Hey guys, we're time 6 here watching My Hero Academia. This is season 2, episode 20, called Listen Up, A Tale from the Past. If you enjoy our videos, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you're notified as soon as we upload our videos. Also, check out our Patreon page, early access, full reactions, and Discord benefits. Come chat with us, talk about the episodes, and game with us because it'll be down below. And let's get started right away.
Sure, but the only reason I was able to stand up against Aiden at all was because of our sparring and your wise instructions. Ow!
Jeez.
You survived, yes, but only because the hero killer let you.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, at least you learned to channel your power instead of relying on one monster smash. I was just never that interested in working as a pro hero.
What?
There was a point in my past when I needed to be able to use my quirk freely without limits. That's the only reason I got my license. It might be better to hear this from Toshi. All Might, I mean. He can explain everything better than me.
Yeah, okay.
Who
No, wait.
are you?
Seriously? Oh, well, I'm, Izuku Midoriya.
That's not right.
Deku?
I'm Deku.
Yeah, Deku. Gotta get. I gotta work on my vocals.
Like that.
I think I'm getting better. Huh?
Like that. Not opera. What do you call it?
Yeah, opera.
No.
Choirs?
Choirs.
Yeah.
This song is so sick, bro.
This
What?
song?
Yeah.
Bro,
Are you
you're
hearing?
so out of it.
What are you talking about, bro?
Nah, you're out
What
of
kind
it.
of Turkish bullshit have you been brainwashed your head? The fuck is
I'm
this?
comparing this to other anime songs.
What? No, bro. Trust me.
This is the absolute worst one.
What?
one's not
Worse
good.
than Full Metal?
I think Full Metal. This is Full Metal. They're close. They're really
Yeah,
close.
they're pretty close.
Yes,
But way
But
worse
this
to
one-
attack.
Holy crap! What the heck, Bobby Girls? Stop laughing. I kicked you out the right way. Did you not hear me? I'll kill you both.
No, you won't.
See you try, pretty boy.
It is true that he's quite a tenacious villain.
Trigger
I
warning.
understand why people might think he was cool. But instead of helping the world, his beliefs led him to cold-blooded murder. No matter his motives, killing cannot be condoned.
Yeah.
So Ida learned his
Good
lesson.
point. Yeah.
To keep anyone else from suffering like me, well, I promise
Hey,
Back to
attaboy.
the Nazi salutes.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
it's time for class to begin. Everyone, please take your seats. You're about to step into
Damn.
Whoa.
Field Gamma.
Whoa.
Inside is an area full of factories that form an intricate labyrinth. So good luck finding your way around. You'll be competing in groups of 5. Each person starts from a different location on the outskirts of the model city. I'll send a distress signal, and you do what you must to rescue me. Whoever finds me first wins.
I'd say Midoriya's at a heavy disadvantage against those 4. That's what I think. Moving around quickly isn't really one of his strong suits.
Oh,
that's
really?
for sure.
They don't know.
And whenever he uses
Oh yeah, they don't know his new
it's badly injured.
skills.
Oh, they're all going zooming around.
Let's see
Look
what.
at him go. In a maze like this, it makes sense to be above everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yes. The new skills.
My new training. I can win. Whoa, Midoriya? Since when did he do that? What? No way.
He looks just like
Those are my moves. You just gotta stay calm and alert.
Or slip.
And it's over. Thanks, hero, and congratulations.
Wait, who got it?
All right.
Oh.
Midoriya. Oh, you're okay.
Oh, he slipped right at the fence.
Take
Time
him.
has come for me to tell you the whole truth
Oh, whoa.
about me and once for all.
Ooh.
You know what's next door, right? This
Dude.
looks into the girls' locker room.
Don't even think about it. Peeping on them like that would be criminal.
Then you'll have to throw me in solitary confinement because you can't stop me.
This guy's so determined. He's gonna see something he doesn't want to see.
Zero's here, phone check. What a brutal and precise surprise attack from next door.
Am I the only one he didn't say anything about?
The hero killer swallowed your blood in the attack.
Oh, yeah. His quirk made him able to paralyze someone after
Oh
teaching
yeah,
me.
you should have
Oh.
inherited one for
Is
all.
that what this is about?
Do you remember how I gave my
Oh shit, DNA.
What I said that day?
I didn't even think of that.
Eat this! No, not that part. I said the key was in my DNA. That's why you had to swallow the hair.
What?
Holy crap! Don't tell me the hero killer has one for all now!
No, he doesn't. I just thought you might be worried about that, but I see it didn't cross your mind.
It didn't cross any of our minds.
Yeah.
Given to another person if you, the bearer, intend to pass it along.
Oh.
Something that can just be taken by force.
And if you have to take it! What kind of example is that?
Yeah, it's just hilarious.
The name of that quirk is All for One.
Oh.
It allowed its user to take quirks from others, and the user could keep the quirks for himself or give them to someone else.
What? You mean he could steal powers?
When quirks first appeared, suddenly it was impossible to say what it meant to be a normal person. Laws and human rights were hotly debated. Civilization's progress stalled. Society decayed. One person who managed to rally many people together. He went by the name of his power, All for One. He stole quirks from others. And then, with his overwhelming abilities, he spread his influence across the country. He manipulated people to serve his purposes and committed evil acts with little resistance.
Wow.
In a blink, there were many poor souls who couldn't bear the burden of the quirks they were given. They became like mindless living
Yeah.
dolls, incapable of speaking. Just like the Nomus are.
Oh shit.
He had a useless power that only allowed him to pass on quirks. And so the stockpiling ability merged with the younger brother's power.
Oh shit.
And that is how One for All came to be. One who steals quirks has no limits. Anything's possible. There are quirks that halt aging. He probably has something like that. The symbol of evil seemed pretty much immortal. And I managed to defeat All for One. At least that's what I thought. But he survived, and is now back in action as the brain behind the League of Villains. By the time you face him, I won't be by your
Oh,
side.
he's gonna die.
Oh. Wait, what does that mean?
He's gonna die.
Oh wait,
Oh,
there's a lot of. Okay, yeah, we'll keep watching.
You'll be training while you're camping in the woods.
I knew it! All right!
A big sleepover!
And s'mores!
Method bats.
Training and
This is so stupid.
Oh, you girls better pack this thing!
Even though it all might have to tell me hero killer Stain. I didn't think he'd get caught.
Oh.
But everything else went pretty much as expected.
So he's to unite the League of Villains. I wonder if the child can pull it off. How much has he really grown?
He'll do well, even if I have to work him to the bone. I hope you're celebrating while you can, All Might. Because very soon, this temporary peace will come to a violent end.
All Might destroyed his face, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you thought he killed him. And that's what All Might need to tell Deku.
So they're setting up the next arc.
Hero
Camping
I gotta kill
and-
this guy.
Camping in the villains.
Super
That-
regeneration quirk.
Well, that's the Nomu thing, right? Which I think they've given it to all the Nomus.
Probably.
But no, what I'm talking about All Might. He said he won't be around.
Mm-hmm.
That could mean multiple things, right? In terms of how he dies.
Yeah.
Either like he knows like his exact date.
Yeah.
Like maybe he has cancer or something,
Mhm.
right? Or it could mean that Deku can't get 100% until he's gone,
Yeah.
right? Or it could mean, like you said, Hawaii, right?
Or Mhm.
Anything else? I don't know.
yeah, or
What
it
else
could
could it mean?
mean that like maybe the injuries he's already sustained, or him using his quirk is shortening his life expectancy exponentially.
Yeah, instead of cancer, it's something like that, right?
Yeah. It's like exactly. It's like a quirk
So
based
maybe there's
like,
a time limit.
progression.
And then like he knows it. So that's interesting.
And yeah, so but Deku's got his doubts though. He's starting now.
Hmm?
So Deku's got his doubts. He's working out in his head. He's putting it together.
What doubts? Wait, what?
About the because he's like, oh, like he was doubting the conversation that they had and its meaningfulness and where the priorities were, and like he said,
Oh, in the epilogue?
yeah, and like, All Might didn't say much about himself and stuff, so he's questioning.
Yo, shit got real.
He is learning much faster than I thought. So
Deku, yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
like that was like what, a week?
Yeah.
He learned all that jumping and stuff.
He just didn't learn how to land.
Learn how to jump off the walls in an enclosed space.
Huh. So, All for One. I liked the backstory
Yeah, me too.
of how it came to be, or how One for All came to be from All for One. There's something you really gotta like stop and think about,
What?
because they just unloaded a bunch of information on us.
Yeah, so it was kind of confusing at first, but you guys understand how One for All works? Or how it came to be?
Yeah. So the one guy was able to steal the powers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the powers he stole was the ability to pass on powers. No, wait. No, wait. No, my bad. One of the abilities he stole was the ability to harness. Yeah, stockpile. Yeah, harness more than one. And then he gave it to his brother,
Power. Yeah.
who didn't have a power, but he did.
Yeah.
It's just that he didn't have a power to give because his power was to give.
Exactly.
And
now merge, and now is
And the stockpiling thing, as you give it, it takes whatever power you gave. Like, so the person one, right? He gave it to person two. If person two already has a power, that gets added onto it, and it keeps getting stronger and stronger.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Shit.
And Gran Torino is still kind of shrouded in mystery. What?
Because
Who's this random guy who trained the number one hero and like doesn't?
Yeah. How would he know what to do?
Isn't really yeah. He's kind of quiet.
How much does he know?
We know that he was in cahoots with the previous owner of the One for All. So
Yeah.
that's probably the missing piece of the puzzle. And we finally got to see a little bit of the main villain here of the show. Looks like.
Wait. They just called him All for One, right? They didn't. There
He's
wasn't
just
another
the
name.
boss.
No, they said his name was named after his quirk, which is All for One.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
for now, we call him All for One.
Yeah.
But he said that he wants Shigaraki to be his successor. But it's not in the same way that Deku is the successor of All Might, because this one doesn't have the passing down power, right?
No, this is more like a role.
Yeah, it's just a you're the symbol of villains.
It's like Jigsaw getting replaced.
Yeah, he's not passing anything down.
Just a new control master.
Imagine if you could pass that down, the ability to steal powers.
Probably can.
No, but he doesn't have the passing down quirk anymore. He would have to steal it from All Might, right?
What are you talking about?
The All for One guy.
No. All for
Wait. How does this
his
work?
quirk is that he can. Okay, now you're getting confused with the brother. The brother also had a quirk that allowed him to share
No,
powers.
I'm talking stealing.
Oh yeah, his power is that he can steal them.
Yeah, but he can't pass it on. Cause
He can.
Why can he pass it on?
I don't know, because he picked up that quirk from someone else.
No, but once you give it, it doesn't leave your body. So I have the stealing quirk, right? So I steal it from you. I steal the passing on thing from you. Oh no, I steal stockpiling from you, right? And then I give it to him.
I don't think it's the same as in Misfits. I think it's different. I think he
Misfits.
Yeah, because he can only like him. It's on rotation, right? I think this dude can just.
So you're saying once he takes
copy
it, it's always in him?
I think so. Because again,
That's kind of OP. What the
but
fuck?
then how else would Because how else would it work, right? Because his power is to steal, right?
No,
Not
but
to give.
if he could pass it on, he wouldn't need to keep himself alive. He could just do what his brother did and find a successor.
I don't know. I'm saying it's following. If he can't, if once he gives it away, he wouldn't have it anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you follow that theory, then it wouldn't make sense for how like the Nomus existed and like other stuff like that, you know? Because like they have like some of them have like the same quirk, so obviously it would have given them the same ones, like super regeneration, for example, you know, that kind of stuff.
Okay, I guess. Or maybe that's something new with the technology they have, because it seems like they're doing some lab shit, right? Maybe that they didn't have that before. Maybe they can copy the quirk now.
Probably. Because he said, like, oh, we didn't have super regeneration until 5 years ago. Like, seems like it's a resource that can be tapped at, you know? Doesn't seem like a one-time bang sort of deal.
I don't know, because every quirk has some kind of limit.
Yeah, limitation.
So I feel like if he could just always keep it, like no matter when in time he took the quirk, if he can always keep it, even if he gives it to someone else, that's kind of OP, I think. But then again, there's no universal rule that a power has to be limited. Is it?
You know what I just thought of?
What?
This is the second time I'm hearing of a stealing quirk. The other dude who has it is the guy who we saw during the relay race, remember? The dude from Class B or whatever?
Justin Bieber guy,
Yeah.
Yeah, his was very limited.
Yeah, his was pretty specific.
The person has to use it first, then you take it only for like, what, 7 minutes or something? I don't know. And you can only do one at a time. You can't stockpile.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and
it's probably something similar for the other guy, dude. Maybe it's also one at a time, and maybe he can't stock. Well, he
no,
has
stockpiling would mean you can't do one. You can overcome the one at a time thing. So maybe it was one at a time until he got the stockpiling one, and that overrides the quirk that he had. It overrides the limit that he had, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, that's probably it. Because there's like a bunch of weird ones. Probably like an extreme limiter or something to like overclock your quirks.
Because here's why I think he wouldn't have it, right? Because the amount of quirks he probably would have stole in his lifetime, I think would easily outweigh what All for One is. I mean, One for All has turned into, right?
Would it though?
How many generations has One for All passed down compared to how many people has he stolen quirks from?
I tried counting it.
Like
I think it's 7 or 8.
I think he would be more powerful.
But he's injured, right?
I think it's pretty.
No, I think when he fought All Might, he wouldn't have been able to lose, because he has so many quirks that he stole, and it's like reserved in him.
Well,
But maybe he can keep it, but he can only keep like a certain number.
Maybe his strength doesn't lie in like but his strength probably lies in the amount of quirks he can use, not the individual. Like for example, let's say you have like one sharp knife is like better than 10 dull knives. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Well, depending on the scenario.
Depends on what you want to do with it.
Yeah, with them. But
if you want to fuck someone up, take 10 dull knives.
No, if you want to fuck someone up, you need one sharp knife. You don't need 10 dull knives.
No, you lose that one knife, you're done.
Okay, well, don't use it. Make it count. And that's what All Might's doing, right?
Or throw the knife.
Throw the sharp one and then just hammer the guy with the dull one. Bro, a dull knife can still cut you.
Because here's why I say that. If this guy had just pure raw power, then he would be going out in the streets. You know, he wouldn't have to be playing chess.
At some point, he would find some super strength power to steal. I feel like that would be the most basic quirk. That would be like the first one to show up, right? Super strength.
Because One for All was created by accident. It was created with him fusing a quirk that he had with one that he didn't, right?
One that he didn't know about.
He didn't know about, yeah. So I don't think he had the brother's quirk.
No, he didn't have that, no.
Okay, so I guess
he took stockpiling from someone else and then gave it to the brother.
Okay, so if the stockpiling is based off of like time, as you're saying, then yeah, it doesn't make sense for All Might to be stronger. But if it's based off potential, and if it doesn't necessarily have to do with the amount of quirks you have, rather like how you hone them, then it makes sense for why One for All.
And logically speaking,
stronger than All for One. All
for One should be way stronger because it's been so many generations, and he clearly has the anti-aging.
Yes,
quirk, right?
And yeah.
Oh wait, no, then he would be able to keep it because he has anti-aging for sure, and I'm sure he has something else, right? He doesn't just have anti-aging, right? If he's some big mastermind villain, he would have more than anti-aging, and that means he also has stockpiling.
I think
Sure.
that's
Wait.
That's not making sense to me.
I just mind fucked myself. Wait. So stockpiling means you can have more than one quirk at a time, right?
No. It just means the potential for you to have growth in
No, stockpiling literally means stockpiling all the quirks.
Yes, that's what it literally means. That's what it literally means, but think about how we've seen it being used. Because think about how One for All works, right? One for All, from what we've seen, is more about a progression system, about getting stronger, about unlocking have access to more power.
They clearly made the line that one person having more than one quirk isn't a thing. They've said that before. So stockpiling is that thing.
They didn't get the
They said that.
specific line that.
They said it 100%.
that
When the cop was talking to All Might?
equals merging and having several quirks. Oh no, you're saying that's no, that's
I'm saying stockpiling is merging quirks.
no, it's not. He gave because here's why I say that. He gave the stockpiling quirk to his brother.
Yeah.
The quirk, like the quirks, the stockpiling ability isn't that it merges with other quirks.
No, stockpiling allows you to have more than one inside yourself. That's what I understood.
They're probably gonna explain it more.
Oh no, the reason I brought this up is because if that's what stockpiling does, right? Let's go along down.
Keep going.
Let's accept that that's what stockpiling does. Then how can he have the quirk to steal, and whatever quirk he steals is in him? Because that would also be stockpiling.
But then Deku would also have the ability to stockpile other quirks too, and so would All Might, so would all the other
I'm sure he
ones.
does.
Really?
If he was able to steal,
We haven't seen that yet.
no, but he's not able to steal. How is he gonna get another quirk? Stockpiling just means you can have more than one inside you, but it doesn't mean you can take them.
So it just gives you opens up an option.
Okay, so stockpile. Okay, let's try to visualize this.
I
Right?
don't think so. I think it's more of a potentiality.
I think this is stockpiling. Look, this is you. Okay,
Yeah.
it just opens up a bunch of shit inside you that you could put quirks into. That's stockpiling. I'm going off the actual definition of stockpiling, right?
Yeah, you're going off the literal
Yeah,
definition.
but the reason Midoriya can't do that is because he doesn't have the quirk to steal it. So there's no way he could get the power.
Oh, I get it.
Right?
Yeah.
If he had a way to get the power, then he could stockpile as much as he wants.
So anyone can stockpile them.
If they were able to steal.
Everyone has the potential.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Because it's two separate things, right? Stealing and stockpiling is two
Okay.
separate things.
No, but they're saying stockpiling is a quirk.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's still separate. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's separate from stealing. So I don't think that it would. I don't think that they would
I
work
get what
hand
you're
in
saying.
hand.
Okay, I think
they'd
they're
be
gonna
separate.
explain it more in the future.
The reason it didn't make sense in my head is because since they're two separate quirks, how can All for One have both of them at the same time? If stockpiling is the fact, you know?
No, because they merge. Because Buddy, that's his power.
Who's his?
All for One.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
All for One is the evil one.
We have to watch that scene again because
I think you're getting confused on the
there's
wording.
Yeah. Exactly.
All for One is the evil one. And
Yeah,
the
I
brother.
know that,
We'll call
but-
him the brother, right?
What is All for One's power? Is it the stealing?
Yeah, just stealing.
Okay. One for all. Its purpose is to defeat all for one, right? So that explains why All
Well,
Might
that's what it turned into. It wasn't the actual purpose, but that's what they perceive it to be. That's what they turned the quirk into.
Well, that's what the dude who originally had it.
Yeah,
turned into,
because
yeah.
he was all about justice, apparently.
Yeah, he wanted to go against his brother.
Alright guys, that was episode 20 of Season 2 of My Hero Academia. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Check out our Patreon page, next 4 episodes, full reactions, and Discord benefits. Link is down below, and see you for the next episode. Peace.